This episode is brought to you by Shopify. That's the sound of switching your business to Shopify, the global commerce platform that supercharges your selling. Harness the best converting checkout and same intuitive features, trusted apps, and powerful analytics used by the world's leading brands. Stop leaving sales on the table. Discover why millions trust Shopify to build, grow, and run their business. Sign up today for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/tech23.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show, and in today's episode, I'll be talking on streaming, more so like how my experiences with it has gone this past year. And I think everybody knows, like, it don't matter what platform you're following me on. I think everybody knows that I stream, or I'm a streamer. And man, you know, it's insane, like how when you see everybody else's streams, and regardless of whether they alert people or if they don't alert people, they have people in their streams. And then for some reason, like with me, I'm like, bro, I can promote people all the way from Facebook to whatever platforms out there. I mean, you know, it's just, to me, it's insane, like how I can do all of that promotion. You would think like on all of the different platforms, at least one person would join. And that's what I did tonight. I figured, you know what? It's Christmas. Like, people might be up. I don't know. People might be overall asleep. I don't know. But I'm like, I've had this happen where it's like during the day and at night. So it's not like there's a major difference in like who's in my streams. I've had where people have been in my streams during the day. Had where people, seems like my streams are more active at night. So I just kind of find it like weird and odd. I'm not trying to like force people to join my stream. But I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, like, I'm doing this whole episode and I'm talking about, like, all this stuff. I've just gotten to the point now where I'm like, hey, if you join, you join. If you don't, so be it. Like, I just really don't care anymore. It's like, I'm not going to, you know, do these little, like, cry for helps or whatever it is. Because, no, it's like, I've done that so many different times. I'm not expecting anything to be different after I post this, you know, episode and stuff. And I'm like, no, I'm going to record this podcast episode. I'm not going to, you know, halfway get through doing so many different takes. I'm just going to be like, okay, you know what? I give up. And then it's like, then it's just where I have that one good stream. I'm like, nah, I just gotten to the point where I'm like, I don't care anymore. You know, like, I don't care for posting about when I go live. I don't care. I'm still going to stream regardless. But, you know, if people show up, you show up. And then that's like another thing. It's like when people, when they are gone for a long period of time, they feel like need to apologize for me. I'm like, I don't need no apology. I just want people to be in my streams. I don't need no explanation. I don't need, like, I just want people in my streams. Like, that's it. That's all I ask for. I said it numerous times. I don't ask for donations. I don't ask for gifted subs. I don't ask for bits. Any other form of currency on there. I'm like, bro, I just ask people to join my stream and have a conversation. That's it. That's all I ask for. I'm saying it's like, it gets to the point where it's like you have to do like the desperate stuff. You have to do drunk streams or giveaways. Or, you know, whatever it is to like, oh, now I got a reason to show up to this stream. But it's never like, oh, like, you know, let's just like show up and just have a conversation. Just show up and talk about video games, talk about whatever and stuff. And it's just, you know, this past year, like talking on it with streaming, you know, like it's definitely been an adventurous, like, you know, ride where like I've, you know, it's just like I've opened a new door for myself pretty much. Like, and I never really expected to get so heavily into streaming. And it's like, now it's like, it's a part of my life. And that's like, you know, it's dope. It's dope to overall, like, see that. It's dope to see that it's like, it has like the same effect that my podcast had. It had the same effect as my YouTube channel, my TikTok. Like, I'm active on Twitch every single day, twice a day. And it just confuses me. I'm like, bro, it's not like, I'm not going to ever say that my streams are bad. I'm not going to say like the quality is bad, the games that are bad, my personality is bad. All around, I say that my stream is good. That's like not even me. Like, no, my stream is good. I'm like, there's not one person in this world that can make a video talking about, oh, his streams are bad or whatever extra stuff. No, I know my streams are good. I see highly of my streams. I'm not going to see poorly of it. I'm always going to see highly of whatever I do, whatever I post out there. Honestly, my thing is this. If I knew, the content creator behind it should know, like, okay, if something ain't working or not so much as not working, but if something's not right, then like more so like with the stuff that I named off of things where it's like it's the quality or it's the game that I'm playing or it's my personality. If those things ain't right, then it's like, all right, yeah, sure, then I'm out. I'm like, I'm not gonna stream and stuff. Like that's just something that you would determine prior before getting into it. But I'm like, it's just more so like, am I shadow banned? Like, what's the issue? Like, why is it that like nobody sees the notifications, nobody sees the, and I'm like, bro, I honestly don't get it. I'm like, man, you just gotta like do so much and go through so much, and it's like, yeah, you end up having to be one of those like desperate streamers or stuff. And I'm like, bro, I honestly, I don't get it. It's crazy how like a girl on Twitch that, be begging for money and stuff, talking about like, oh, if you have time to watch my streams, you have time to donate. It's crazy how people like her will get hundreds or even thousands of stream or viewers in her stream. And I'm like, bro, you can show up to my streams for free 99, not have to pay 1 cent. You ain't got to do nothing in my stream besides sit down and just vibe. Stand up, go outside, exercise. I don't care what you're doing, but all you just have to do is just come through and vibe. And like, I can't even get that. I'm saying it gets to a point where I'm like, bro, I'm just at a point now where I'm like, I just don't care. And I'm like, it's like, I don't care for people showing up. Like, you show up. If you don't, so be it. I'm like, I ain't gonna be mad at people. I ain't gonna I probably am just gonna overall be distant towards people. I just like, I don't know. That's just been something that's just been on my mind a lot lately. So, to any of my, Twitch streamers out there that hearing this podcast, if you notice that I'm just not active in your streams, it's like, it's not anything like with you, like you a dope person, whoever you are. But it's just, it's more so like, dang, like, you just kind of like sitting there looking and seeing everybody else be having like all these active streams. It don't matter whether they streaming them. I've seen where people have been in the middle of the night streaming. And it's like when you have it where people are telling you like, oh, stream during the day because all the good streamers stream at night. Now a guy where it's like, okay, there's good streamers streaming during the day too. So there's really no, there's like, I can't compete whether it's like during the day or at night. Like, I mean, if you hear, like that's about it. Like that's, like I can't really help it if it's a person streaming. I'm like, okay, then that streamer decides I'm going to start streaming during the day or at night, like whoever it is. So really at the end of the day, that's why I'm like, okay, I'm streaming twice a day now. Because I'm like, okay, I'm going to stream during the day and at night. Because I'm like, also on top of that, it's like I got viewers from like across the world, where it's like right now, it's like daytime for them and stuff. Where it's, so I don't know when the proper hour is streaming and stuff. And it don't matter whether it's early in the morning, afternoon, or at night. I've streamed at all different times for a long period of times. And yeah, there might be that one stream where it does well. Then I'm like, okay, same time tomorrow. Nobody's there. So that's why it's, it's just weird, how that's just all set up and things. I'm like, I'm not trying to point fingers or blame anybody, but it's, I'll admit it's a little bit of a jealousy thing, with me when I see like, I don't like wish anything bad to, these streamers. It's like, you're doing your thing. And like keep going, like don't worry about what I'm saying right now. It's like these are my problems that I got to deal with. So but yeah, it's like when I go into people's streams and I see where it's like they could be like 3-4 in the morning still streaming, and it's it's insane. And I'm like, it's crazy how like I can like I'll be sitting there watching the stream and I'm like, this is wild. I'm like, they still got people in their streams, like, not tired or anything. People talking about, oh, I got work in school next day. They don't care. People be leaving my streams because they got work in school the next day. So I'm like, bro, I just like, it's like it's just weird. It's just a part of me just like, I don't understand it, like, I really don't. And you would think like, okay, it's the holidays. Like my thing is this, okay, it's like it's Christmas. I posted like, sorry, so today, here's what I did. So earlier, like hours before I went live, all right, I posted numerous times on all platforms telling people, and people saw it. Like, nah, people saw it. I can't sit here and say that I didn't see the notification. No, people saw it. I posted on Instagram in the stories and as a post. I posted on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Snapchat. I posted everywhere possible. Nobody joined. I'm like, this was hours beforehand, bruh. I'm like, how long do I gotta post like, hey, like a week or a month or a year prior before? Yeah, so like next year, same day, gonna be streaming at this time. Like, but it's insane though. Like it's really just amazes me. I'm like, bro, it's like, and then there's like people out there, they can just go live and they just automatically have people in their streams. They don't post about it or nothing. They just automatically have people in their streams. They may post on Twitter because they got that whole Streamlabs thing set up. Other than that, they don't post on Instagram. They don't post nowhere else. And they have like people all in their streams and in their just chilling, vibing. And I'm like, bro, I just don't get it. So yeah, it's just overall weird. I was just like, I went and posted. I was just like, yeah, it's gonna be a Christmas stream going on and stuff, and nobody showed up. So overall, I was like, all right, well, dang. Like I guess like that's just that's been like that's honestly, but that's been the whole year. And the funny thing is that I called it. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna like, all right, I'm posting, letting everybody know, telling them I'm streaming at this time. 11:30 Pacific Standard Time, all right? On this website, twitch.tv, all right? I'm posting links. I'm posting everything that you need to know on showing up to my stream. Nobody, I called it. I said, I'm promoting it everywhere possible. Nobody's not going to show up. Not one single person. What, WiseBot? That's it. Stream Elements and WiseBot. Those are the only two things. Those are the only two quote unquote people that was in my streams. Other than that, it's like nobody else. And I'm like, I don't get it. But this is something that I've been like, going off about. I'm like, and even if like people, because like, no, people will come through and they say that they're lurking and stuff. I'm like, all right, chill, But they're streaming, though. I'm like, okay, I ain't going to expect them to, be in my stream and then they in their stream, trying to do two things at once. Even I don't be doing stuff like that. So, but I'm saying, like, I just don't get it. I'm like, bro, like, there would be people, and that was, like, one of the things I just, I was, like, wanting to feel, because I know there's going to probably be people out there that are going to try to make me feel bad about this, but I'm like, I really don't. Like, now when I sit down and think about it, I just have a don't care attitude on the whole situation. But anyways, no, there was a while ago where there's a guy, he was always in my streams. He'll show up, say what's up. I'm like, hey, how's it going? After that, just no response. It's like just nothing from him. It's just dead silence. Then it gets towards the end of the stream, and I'm like, all right, I'm about to end the stream and stuff. Then that's when he's like, all right, bye. I'm like, you didn't just hear like when I say, hey, how's it going and stuff. Like, usually it follows up with a response. Like, my thing is this. Like, if I'm talking with a person in real life, and they walk up on me and they're all like, hey, I'm like, hey, how's it going? And then they just walk off and they don't even respond. I'm not going to want to talk with that person. I'm even going to want to be in the same room or the same facility as that person. I ain't going to want to have no interactions with them. That's how I see like a lot of like just social media and internet stuff. Is like, well, how would I react to this in real life? Or what would I do in real life? Or, like what can you do in a situation like this if it is a real life situation, And, no, like, there was one day where I just got so irritated by that, and I'm just like, hey, if people are here, talk. Like, there's like, and I remember there was a day where it was like, the, viewers, I don't remember the exact number, but there were some people in the streams. I'm like, hey, whoever's here is like, say something, talk. Like, it's cool, it's chill. Like, I can play a game and communicate with people at the same time, it's chill. And, then he was like, just nothing was being said. And so I was just like, and the dude had said something in the beginning of the stream. And so then it got towards the end. I'm just like, all right, I'm just going to call it a day with the stream. Then he's like, all right, bye. It annoyed me so much that he did that. And I'm like, you're here. You're hearing what I'm saying. Like, nah, I ended up banning him. And I'm like, nah, bro, I can care less. I'm like, nah, it's stuff like that where it's like, like a person, like, all I ask for is a conversation. You ain't got to gift subs, bits, donations, none of that. just a conversation. And people think like, oh, okay, I'll just gift them a sub, gift them a bit, gift them whatever and stuff, and this should eliminate that. And like, bro, I'm not doing this for people's money. I'm doing this just to entertain people. It's always been about the entertainment. I don't care about none of the extra stuff. I don't care about none of the, like, that's why I'm like, I don't be doing like brand deals while I'm streaming and stuff. It's not like I'm legit. This is like for those, because I know people don't be joining my streams and stuff. This is literally my stream on a daily basis, every single day. All right, start the stream, I post and let everybody know that I'm live. I get right into the video game and just start playing it. I might switch throughout some games because I'm like, I might get mad at a game. I'll play something else. I'll play, like, you know, start off with whatever game I was playing the day before, especially if I'm addicted to the game. But I'm saying, like, I'll do that, and then after that, in the stream, I'm done. That's it. It's like, it's no different than anybody else's streams. So that's why it just kind of confuses me. I'm like, hey, yo, what's different from my stream than anybody else's stream? And we're all doing the same thing. You know, so it's just, it's weird to me, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. Like, I ain't gonna hold it against anybody. If you show up, you show up. If you don't, you don't. It's like, I'm not, you know, expecting, I don't want nobody coming through like, hey, sorry, I'm not joining your streams, all this other. Like, I don't care for an apologies. I'm like, just show up, have a conversation. I'm like, you ain't gotta, like, start no hate, no drama, you know, be controversial, none of that. Let's just talk. All right, let's just talk. I don't care about what. Let's just talk. All right, because trust me, I could carry on the conversation. But yeah, it's like usually people gotta be there for that and stuff. So, but anyways, yeah, talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for tuning in to today's episode. Stay tuned for the next, and peace.